One of the things that I was really worried about when I was starting Zoloft was like losing my personality or losing my raging libido, you know? Or just any dirty thought, just any of that. I thought it would go out the window. The other day, because you know, when I'm on that time of the month, I am super feral, super fertile, whatever the fuck, right? And then I'm just like laying there, and then I texted my group chat, like my roomies, Lynn and Hami, and I was like, "Girls, like, I think it's like maybe I'm just so much of a gooner that it just didn't really affect me." And they're like, "Oh my god, period slay. So you're good." I'm like, "Yeah, no, like, why am I just happier?" Like, the only thing that changed is I'm a little drowsier, but I'm like so much happier.
I'm so shocked that like your first time taking meds, it instantly worked for you. That isn't. Yeah, a little bit actually. It took me like 8 tries, bro. 8. I literally felt like a lab rat. Mother, I took every goddamn thing under the sun. I was like, oh,
Why didn't you just get that brain scan so they can pinpoint exactly what you need?
Well, even then, because like different antidepressants do different things, and sometimes like there's also dosages, right? Some dose it's like if it's just a little bit too little, you'll feel nothing. If it's a little bit too much, you feel sick.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck. I literally just have to be. It's to the point that my doctor was already like, damn, girl, you gotta be a test subject for a while. And I'm like, that's okay. I'm happy that yours worked instantly. I still find it so funny.
Do I seem happier?
You seem less worried. Like you don't be stressing too much, and that's really nice.
It's so great, y'all. Y'all don't understand how much I overthink and shit. It's just so I'm just literally, the space that's usually filled with overthinking is now filled with just vibes.
Yeah! Remember when we talked about it and you're like, oh yeah, I have to overthink everything. And I'm like, I think of nothing. Now you know what I'm saying. Now you know
No,
how I feel.
I still overthink, but about the things that really matter. Like, I don't obsess over the things that I used to obsess about to the point where it's unhealthy. I think it's very important to worry about necessary things, because otherwise, if you're too carefree, that can lead to bad habits or bad situations.
But if you don't realize that it's happening, then you just...
No, you're aware most of the time. I know you fucking are. I just...
No, dude, I was talking about this where it's like, I'm aware that one of my biggest, like, weaknesses is that I push things to, like, do it tomorrow. You know, like, I'll figure it out tomorrow. So then I realize that I do that. And then I'm like, I'll fix it tomorrow. Yay! But I'm so happy it works. I was so shocked that you talked about your concerns about the libido thing in the public, because I was like, oh, it was so funny when you talked about it.
The only things I asked him, like, he's like, any questions? I'm like, will it really affect my libido? Then he was just like, well, for some people it actually helps. I'm like, I'll take it. But then I was like, how much alcohol will I be able to? I literally brought up like my libido and then alcohol. Bro probably thought I was just like a fucking partier. I'm like, little does he know I'm just a gooner that like drinks a Truly. I just like Truly, fruit punch Truly. That's all. Like, there's nothing else to it. But bro probably thinks I'm fucking crazy. Like,
change the word problem into solution, and she has a drinking solution. Whoa, that's crazy. No, bro, I was so scared to tell you. Blah, your tail. Like, I was so scared to tell you because when you're like, oh yeah, I'm starting on this and I'm so worried about my libido, I didn't want to say too much because I didn't want to... It does affect different people differently, but when I took... Ever since I started taking my antidepressants, my libido, like, gone. It's like... It's not gone, but it's significantly less. And then now it's not as bad, but back then it was bad. Like, it was like it's just...
Yeah, for most people, it could literally... A lot of people just never feel it ever. And then they have to do something else, or they have to take something to help it and stuff. And that's why, because I knew that was a big problem and I was scared of that. Then I realized, I guess I'm just built different.
Too horny.
Yeah. And then like that, and like my only real side effect is drowsiness.
Oh my
god! And the one day I had nausea.
Oh my god! I told you, right? I told you recently. I felt for a moment, I felt like naturally, unpromptedly horny.
You did tell me that.
I was so proud. I was so... You don't understand. Okay, this sounds weird. It sounds weird because, like, I don't naturally just feel it. Like, I have to get, like, you know, like, you gotta get into the thought process. And you get, like, stimulated. And then you get triggered. And then you feel something slowly but surely. But this time, it was naturally, unprompted, like a warm fart in a winter's day. Type shit. Just came out of nowhere. And I was like, no way, no way. And then I literally... The first person I messaged was you. I know you were asleep, so I didn't want to spam you too much, but I was so excited that I was like, no. Instead of clicking send, click paragraph. So I was like, you will never believe what just happened to me. I haven't felt it again since, but
to wake up to.
Yeah, I haven't felt it ever since. But at that time, I was so excited, chat. It's like, imagine if you don't usually feel hunger.
For you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If it was just, it's just like the exact opposite. It's like so opposite to like just not feel anything. But now I'm just like, I'm just vibing type shit. Like I don't think I'm like, I just find loopholes.
Loopholes?
Such as just, yeah, just gooning before I take the meds. Or like right before bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's...
And yeah, and then it literally just solved everything. I was like, oh, that's it, shit. We out here. What the fuck, y'all? I would just be documenting my findings with Javi and Lynn. I'd be like, girls, it's day 2. Like, I figured out the loophole. And they're like, oh my God, yes, girl. Yay. Period. I'm like, yeah. I don't know if I know it's kind of crazy, but like, with all of my friends that I've had since I was just like a little kid, I've always had the friendship where we tell each other literally everything. So like this stuff just doesn't phase us at all. Also, like, yeah, it's just good vibes.
Good vibes.
But
It's
I
so
asked my
cool.
dad too the other day. I was like, "Do I seem like any different?" He's like, "Yeah, you seem like a lot happier." And he also said that I'm not worried about things that don't matter as much anymore, and I'm more level-headed and I'm just a lot more bright. And then he's like, at the end of the day, I just want you to do something that would actually make you happy so you don't feel sad or at pain. And then I nearly like broke down and cried in a river.
Aww. Honestly, I'm so happy that it worked out. Like, chat, I want you to know it's rare to have like your first time on like what is it? What antidepressants, but any type of mental drug, right? It's rare to just instantly get like a success. Mine took so long.
Think about me. Picture the face I'm making. Can you see it?
She's so smug. She's so smug and she's showing off so hard right now. It's kind of crazy. I remember when she was talking to me and she was like, what's your experience? And I'm like, oh, I do not want to dull your whimsy here. Because she was like, yeah, I'm going to finally take the step to take meds.
And I figured you would be like, bow with it. Yeah, I think like the more severe, the harder it is to find your match, because there's so many different things that you have to balance out with your brain chemistry that it's going to be difficult to find like something that works specifically for you. But they were just like, they didn't really have many worries for me, because I think like to begin with, even if I'm worrying a lot, I still like lock in, because the things that I need to deal with a lot are just more trauma rather than the other things. And she's like, no, that's therapy. I think you'll be fine with it. I'm like, oh shit, really? And then I told her, she's like, I knew it. I'm like, oh, slay.
No, because my thing was so ass. Because like, it's hard to balance it out. Because my thing wasn't like, oh, I'm super depressed. Like, I'm super worried or I'm super depressed. It's like, if you try to push a feeling down, it's either become a zombie or it become manic. And it just keeps swinging between those two. And oh my God, the physical shit. I think the worst one, I think I've told you, I got sent to the hospital once because it was so bad. Like, it worked exactly in the opposite, because it made me like super lightheaded. So I'm like, oh, that's bad. It made me super lightheaded and it literally felt like I was gonna pass out. And I did. And I got sent to the hospital and they're like, oh, this is not the right medicine. I'm like, yard. And they gave me steroids. Because apparently I'm allergic to something. I have one allergy and it's something in an antidepressant. And then they gave me steroids.
Wow, I wish I was only allergic to one thing. That was really... could easily be avoided.
Imagine being allergic to common day things. Haha.
Pussy?
Now you're thinking, oh my god, wait, no, it's true. You are allergic to pussy.
What did you think? Yeah.
Point and left. Tusk. I want you to know, when I was in America, I still think about it because you're like, I'm allergic to dust. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna really make sure everything is clean. And then I took out the dust because I'm also allergic to dust. But I'm like, no, I can't have pokey die of dust. So I was cleaning the dryer thing. And I was like, I got this. And then I was like, bam, bam, bam. I was like trying to clean the dust off of the dust rack. And I would come to the room and I'm like, I have our laundry. Like, hey, Poke, I have our laundry.
They got a big, like, yeah, it's a really good dryer that I have. But you guys know when you use the dryer, you have to, like, get rid of the dryer sheet and stuff, like, and it gets a lot of dust in it. Normally, when I do that, I just, like, hold my breath. I do it really calm, like, and then I just run. And then she was like, I can't let you suffer from this, Pookie. I'm like, girl, I do this all the time. She's, no, like, let me handle it. It's so silly.
Okay, question. If, let's say, we live together and I wanted to get a cat, would we get a cat?
Yeah.
But you die.
I'm getting injections for you.
Oh. But what if we get like 6 cats? And that's a lot of cats.
That's okay. I just get a house big enough to fit all of the cats.
Yeah. Because I thought about it, I was like, damn, imagine if like someone has a cat.
Hami has 3 cats.
Oh.
So I'm gonna be living with 3 cats after I get my the allergy therapy stuff.
I hope it works well. Honestly, knowing your luck, it might actually work. Like, you might be kind of unlucky, but with like medical stuff, it'd be working though. That's crazy.
No, actually, so the first thing before I could start like the shots was to like prepare myself to just stand up against like the regular everyday stuff. I had to take this one, it's just Zyrtec, which you could get over the counter, but I had to take it every day for a month and then do a nasal spray every single morning, right? For a whole month. And if Zyrtec is for allergies. It's an allergy medication. And if you take it every single day for a month, you will actually be able to feel not as allergic to things. And I was like, oh shit, but it won't work until it's like a month in. And so I hit a month, right? Which was right around the time that I had to wash Norky. And normally when Norky gets really dirty, I will be a little allergic to her because of the dander and the dust. Like I just react to it. So then I'll usually I know when to wash her because I will start to react to her. But even when she was dirty, I didn't even react at all. And I was like, oh my fucking God, it's working. And so I could start the shots this next week.
Make sure you monitor yourself.
Yeah, she got scared because I said I could potentially die.
I know. She does this all the time and I fucking hate it. She's like, oh, I'm gonna learn a new skill that could potentially kill me. And I'm like, let's not do that. And she's like, I'm gonna do this thing that could potentially kill me. And I'm like, let's not do that. Why can't we do
when I
that
talked
thing?
about it before with the foreskins and the Noombas with some of the things that I plan to do, they're just like, she's gonna be mad if you like hurt yourself. I'm like, well, that's why. But I'm gonna tell her anyway because she'll probably be more upset if I don't tell her, and then she just finds out later on.
Yeah, that is true.
Potentially does mean there's a chance I'll live.
No, but thoughts about not trying to do that? Thoughts about not dying in general?
Well, I'm more safe now. But no, like they wouldn't even do it if my lungs weren't at 100%. And so they test me beforehand. Well, if I walk in and I can't breathe, obviously I'm not gonna get the shot, you know? Like,
don't you have asthma?
If I'm breathing fine, I'm fine. Yeah, it's because I have asthma that if it's triggered, then I can't get the shot. But if I'm fine, then they'll give it to me, which is like I'm fine now, so they could give it to me right now. So basically, the therapy to get over your allergy is they give you a dose of all of the things that you're allergic to, and then you slowly build a resistance to it. And so I do this for the next 3 to 5 years of my life. So if you don't hang out with me and just like get a fucking cat, I'm gonna be mad.
3 to 5 years?
Yeah. Because I love you.
Okay, first of all, I want you to know... Aren't like 90% of your friends... Like, 90% of your friends have cats?
Yay. Actually,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have to wait outside or wait in the hallway and not be allowed inside because I would die.
My biggest fear is one day she's gonna be like, oh, I have this funny idea... That I didn't say what? Say what?
Keep going.
What? I was about to say that, like, you have this thing where you're like, I'm gonna do this thingy that can kill me. And I get so sad. I mean, I'm happy that you tell me first, but I get sad because I'm like, dude, again. That she doesn't die, which makes me happy. That's why every time, like, when I was there and you'd go to the gym, I'm like, she's going to war. She's going to war. She's never coming back, man. Like, it's another failed cutie. Cutie of what? What?
Nothing. It's not important.
I love you. I miss you. I love spending time with you.
It's too late now.
Damn it. It's one of those. Fuck. It's okay. I'll say it randomly out of nowhere and I go, ah, miss cutie. Crazy. I love you. I miss you.
Do you guys think she actually misses me? Do you guys think that she thinks about me sometimes? I see every little thing. If I'm walking down the street and then I see a rock, I'll think of her. Do you guys think she ever sees things and then thinks of me too?
I'll wake up today. I'll wake up and I'm like, damn, where am I? You know the fucking Assassin's Creed's opening scene? That's me. I become like,
do you ever wake up and think of me?
Yes. You know that though. You're like the first person I message when I wake up. That's true, because sometimes I would wake up and I'm like, I should respond to Maiko, and I open Maiko's DMs and I go, oh, no, I gotta message Numi first, and I message Numi, and then I forget to respond to Maiko. Aha, and then Maiko goes, read DMs, bitch. I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, man. I forgot. And then I go, yes. See, she never wants to listen to anything I have to say. If it doesn't support her narrative that I don't fuck with her, she won't listen to it. It's kind of crazy and insane, fucked up. It's a little mean. I'll be honest with you. You see that? I go like, wow, I love spending time with you. And she goes, And then I'm like, she would say, I love you. And I forgot to say it back. And then she's like, she hates me. She hates me. And forget. You see that? Yeah, she never remembers in the first place. Senior moment,
because I fucking say it unprompted all the fucking time.
Quick word from our sponsor. Me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks!